Lammy, we've got Wasps coming up this weekend off the back of the Saracens match. Guys going in high spirits.
Very much so. We obviously had a frustrating first 3 games of the season. We didn't do ourselves justice for 80 minutes. We had good spells. I think there were a few people certainly outside the club that were questioning what we were going to be capable of, and we know that we've worked really hard in pre-season. We know that we've been doing a lot of things right, just not enough things, and we went out with a real mentality of just be disciplined, do our job, go out and be confrontational and physical last weekend, and it worked out for us. And obviously when you beat the English and European champions, it's a great day for the club, but we've been very quick to say that it's only 4 points. It's 1 game out of 22, and yes, it's great and it's something we can build on from a confidence point of view, but we've got to go and do it again. And having played the English and European champions last weekend, it's now the only unbeaten team in the Premiership, probably the form team in the country, at their place where they clearly like playing since they've moved there. They've had a great record, so it definitely doesn't get any easier, and it's probably harder than it was last weekend, given the momentum they're carrying. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's a great challenge, and the onus is on us to back up last weekend's performance and show that it wasn't a one-off.
Speaking about Wasps, what is their main strengths which Quins have got to nullify on Sunday?
Obviously, if you're a team that's sitting at the top of the Premiership, you're going to be pretty strong across the board. From my point of view as a front row forward, they're obviously very strong up front. Strong maul, strong scrum. They've got a lot of big ball carriers, a lot of physical guys. Obviously people like Nathan Hughes to spring to mind in the back row are very physical. If you don't match them toe to toe, then you're going to struggle. I think generally in terms of the style of play they have, they've obviously got a huge amount of pace and a lot of creativity in the backs, with the recruitment of Danny Cipriani and Jimmy Gopperth playing together, 2 great ball players, and they're very, very dangerous off turnover. A few guys like Christian Wade, for example, who's electric. So they mix up their game well, but we've got to not give them those opportunities. We've got to maintain that discipline in terms of what we're doing, because if we give them loose ball, then they're absolutely deadly, as they showed against Northampton at the weekend. They scored 2 tries out of nothing really, and that won them the game in the end. So yeah, that's probably the big focus.